Of course I haven't forgotten about you. I'm still here. I'm still reading comments and thinking about shaving and stuff. So don't worry, I'm still here. As you can tell, this is getting out of hand. I don't know, you guys know the routine. This is ridiculous. This is just, I mean, it's too high. It's Bob's big boy. So it's Thursday, and I'm just releasing this whenever, I don't know, maybe I'm releasing it in 10 minutes after this. But I took a shower, I did my hair, and I was shaving with this. It was one of those days where, I had a pretty decent shave yesterday. I think I used the gold Rockwell. Look at that, still got it. Still, it's a little bit grungy, but it's golden grungy. Grandpa's down there. And so I had a pretty good shave yesterday, and today I was just gonna do my, this thing. And then I stopped and thought, it's been a while since I posted just a normal old video on here. Like the last few were trying out new stuff and giving away things. Congratulations to the winners. I think they arrived. I think that the whatever the heck it was that gave away, the leaf and the twig and the whatever arrived. So I hope you're enjoying it. And I did it. I got it out. I after a long time. I even sent one to Europe that had been like a year overdue. You should be so proud of me. Oh my goodness. But anyway, it is summertime here in the United States. It's June. We've had a lot of rain here. We had a terrible storm here. When was it? I think it was a week and a half ago now. I mean, terrible. So I'm going to dump this out and clean this out. And I'm just going to shave and chat with you guys and say hello and reconnect for a minute. And yeah, it just felt like it's Thursday. This is when I would always record these. And then I'd have it set up to go out at 10 a.m. on Friday. But I think I'll just release this one when I'm done with it. I don't even know what time it is. It's sometime in the afternoon-ish. See, it's starting to deflate. That's because I didn't put too much. This is the secret to my hair success. Cremo thickening. You know my love of this. The post-shave, I'm shaking. But this stuff, I need to get some more, as a matter of fact. Just a little bit goes a long way, but it'll keep your hair going. And even you could sleep on it and the next morning come and just get your fingers a little bit wet and run it through and maybe a comb and it goes boom, right back to work. Are my eyes red? They look like they're red for a second. Is my whole body red? How do I look? Have I gained some weight? I feel like I gained some weight. In fact, I know I have. I've been very bad. Lately. I've been eating late at night. Yeah, so... but it's the summertime. Father's Day is coming up. Oh my gosh, it's Father's Day. I forgot about that. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and to all the poor kids and moms that have to figure out something to do for dad. Don't worry, we're real easy. You don't have to do much anything. Just leave us alone. Leave us alone until dinner time, and then we'll tell you where we're going to go out to eat. That's the perfect. Oh my gosh. So anyway, hi everybody. I hope you're doing all right. I know it's the world today seems absolutely crackers, with nuclear bombs to blow us all sky high. There's fools and idiots sitting on the trigger. It's depressing, and it's senseless, and that's why. Do you know that Monty Python song? I'm not going to sing it, but I am going to do this. I'm going to do my ears. You're not supposed to put Q-tips in your ears, they say. You're not supposed to do this and just... I just took a shower, so I'm getting the water out of my ears, because otherwise I got like a bucket load of water in here. They say you're not supposed to put the Q-tips in your ears, like in your ear canal, and you probably shouldn't. I'm not saying you should, but I do. I throw caution to the wind. What the heck? What are we going to do today? We're going to shave. I got the Barbasol. This is the Jurassic Park can. I actually cracked. I've got like 15 or 20 of these suckers in there, which I need to get rid of at some point. So let me know how I should do that. I think I'm going to do like Operation Dumbo Drop and just rent a helicopter and just drop these little parachutes to places that can't get Barbasol. But anyway, this is the commemorative one that looks like an old one, but then it's got the Jurassic Park. And remember the other one? I think I have more of the rusted can look of these. This was the more recent one. Anyway, we're going to shave with this. And I've been using the leaf a lot. This is great. But actually the past few days I've been using the Rockwell. So I think I'm going to use that. I am going to use that. My gosh, I'm going to use that. And let me get my little Emmons face out. I haven't done this in a while. I'm a little rusty. I've forgotten what it's like. It is kind of weird. I've been watching the the number of subscribers dwindle, new subscribers, I should say. I think I don't know how many I have right now, 38,000, 39,000. And then just kind of the engagement slowly slips away. And it feels kind of sad to me, but it doesn't mean I'm going to start up again. But I will do this. I'm still here. I ain't leaving. I'm just not putting it all out there anymore. All right. I'm going to put some hot water on my face. Actually, partially shaved because of the electric one I did. So right here is feeling okay for now, but I'm going to do the whole thing. All right. Let's get some Barbasol going. This stuff, when it's brand new out of the can, is so thick. Because the cans last a long time, and then towards the end, it gets a little bit more and more liquidy. Probably as the gas, goes away here. It doesn't have enough to, really pump it up. Pump up the jam. But when it's brand new, oh, it's so rich and smooth. You could do this and it'd just be a solid, like a baseball, Smells so good. So classic. So classic. But anyway, everything's going to be all right, folks. As I said in my little song earlier, the world today seems absolutely crackers. But it may seem weird to you, but all these crazy things and things that seem out of the ordinary are like, oh, I don't have a blade in here. I'll prove it to you. People always say, you don't have a blade in there. You're shaving too fast. I promise you, I do. I put a blade in every one. If you get good at something, it looks like, you just get good at it. I don't know what to tell you. Let's use a feather blade, brand new. Anyway, it's going to be all right. Hang in there, all right? It's just different people playing different games, and it's the same planet. We're all humans. We've all got the same problems. At the end of the day, we all just want to go home and be happy and have our kids and our loved ones around us and have a nice meal and a decent shave. That's not that simple. It is that simple. It's not that complicated, but we seem to want to complicate things or allow people to complicate things for us. And I'm not going to be a part of that. I will not be a part of it. I'm going to keep a solid head on my shoulders. I'm going to remember history. I'm going to keep an eye on things. I'm not going to get distracted by nonsense because that's silly. Pay attention to what really matters right close to home. Don't get overwhelmed by things you have no control over. Keep an eye on things and all that jazz. But take care of the ones at home, the ones that are right next to you. They might be scared too. They might be feeling weird too or odd, but tell them it's okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to be fine no matter what. The world is a scary, chaotic, crazy place, but it always has been. We just got new stuff. We got new toys, new ways of talking, new ways of dressing, but it's always been like that. If you study history, which you should, you will learn that all these things are cyclical. It just goes up and down and up and down and up and down. It keeps on going. And to a cynical person, they might give you a pause. Like, well, why? What's the use? What's the meaning of life? It all comes down to, right? Especially as you get older. And you're saying, I got a little nick, see that? Very special. I got a nick. But that's all right. We'll take care of that in a minute. Sorry, I got a text message. I was trying to read it sideways. Oh, man. So anyway. As Chris Christopherson said to Sinead O'Connor one time, rest in peace, both of those people. And pardon my French, I'm going to say a slightly bad word now. Don't let the bastards get you down. Take care of your loved ones. Show them a little extra love and a little more listening. Put the phone down for a while. Put the screen down. Look at each other. Talk to each other. Go take a walk. Take a drive if you can't look at each other. Some people get awkward hanging out, talking to each other. This is all philosophy now, babe. This is all just philosophical dad stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing. It's been a long time. I got a lot of thoughts. It's not about the shaving today. It's just about hanging out with y'all. So, anyway, let me tell you about the storm we had. So my son just graduated 8th grade. I don't agree with having graduations for all the grades. Like, he graduated from daycare, and then he graduated from 5th grade and 8th grade. I feel like it lessens the high school and college graduations, which are like the meat on the bone of graduations, in my opinion. Anyway, so we're... Look at this blood here. I'm going to take my own blood and do it across my eyes. Anyway, so, and I look, we're in a gym. We're in a sunken kind of gym. You enter on the second floor and then you walk down and then the core's down there. They got all the kids sitting out there and there's like two windows. One's directly across the gym from me and one's behind me. And I start noticing this like real dark, like foreboding colored clouds. Like, what the heck? I didn't know it was going to rain because I didn't think it was in the forecast. And I looked and there was a little cell, just a little cell, and it was kind of moving towards our neighborhood. We weren't in our neighborhood. We were not far from there. But we weren't at home. My mom was in town. She'd come down and everybody was there. And then I start watching that little radar blip, and it's white in the middle, like serious, like strong white color, which means, bad news. Bad news. So I'm keeping an eye on it, and then I'm looking out the window, and the wind, and then hail and rain, sideways. I've never seen anything like it. And so I turn on my Ring camera, on the front doorbell camera, and I'm seeing hail just and wind and it wasn't like a rainstorm. It was like a tornadic, like you're in the middle of a whirlwind. And then I see a huge chunk of tree fall into my front yard, and then another one, and then the Ring camera goes out. And I'm stuck there in this gym and I'm trying to out. And my son has not gotten anywhere near going across the stage, and none of those kids are aware that there's this raging storm going on outside, because we're in a pretty stout gym, a large basketball gym. And so then I'm freaking out. I'm like, is our house blowing away? What is going on? You notice I'm doing what I said? Let me wash it off. It's kind of gross. I've never done that before. It's a whole new ball game, folks. I'm getting a little weird today. Getting weirdly philosophical. But anyway, so I am freaking out. I am like, oh my gosh, I need to go home. Like, I gotta wait. So I waited until my son had crossed. I got the video, went up there, got all that. And then my other son, we ran to the car. This was my first big, silly, stupid mistake. It was a hot day, a hot and muggy day. Sunny, hot. So what did I do? Like all good Texans do. I just rolled down my windows just a little bit. All four windows and a little bit of the sunroof, just a little, just so it wouldn't be hot when I got back in. My car inside was flooded with water. It wasn't flooded like literally splashing, but it was all over the dashboard, interior, seats soaked, everything soaking. Terrible. I had one little hand towel that I was able to kind of wipe stuff off, and I had to wipe the windshield off because it had standing water droplets oh my. So that was hindering my panic to get home. So we start driving home, and by this time the storm's over. It was a very quick moving, what they call a microburst. So I want you to look that up. The Austin microburst. That's what we went through. And it was centered right over our little section of Austin, our little neighborhood. It got the brunt of it. Luckily, our house was not damaged, our cars were not damaged, and we had minor tree damage. Those two limbs that I saw fall, that was all that fell. But neighbors behind us and catty corner behind us and down the block had enormous, huge trees fall on their homes, on their cars. The entire city in this section of the city I've never seen such tree loss. Huge, beautiful old oak trees down everywhere, branches down everywhere, leaves. The hail knocked the leaves off of the new spring trees, summertime trees, and knocked all those green leaves everywhere. There were more leaves on the ground than in fall, and we had to rake them all up. This was bad, man. But we luckily after I got home, after I had to weave through neighborhoods with fallen branches in the road, and I'm like, our house was okay. We lost power for 3 days. But it was okay because it was overcast, so it didn't get up back into the 90s here, which it is, it has been getting into recently. So even though we lost power, we were able to sleep comfortably at night with a little I had a battery bank, for a phone, and I plugged in a tiny little USB fan to just get the air circulating. And my youngest went and stayed at my mother's house, and she still had power. So that was terrible. And people are still cleaning up, still. And we've had a lot of rain since. It's been good. We need it. But, man, talk about anxiety inducing, being trapped thinking that your house is just being destroyed in some way, not ever seeing a storm quite like that, a microburst and what it does. Oh, frightening. So anyway, that was, whew, I don't want to go through that again. I still have PTSD from a couple of years ago when we had the baseball-sized hail. Do you guys remember that? Just destroyed our cars, destroyed our roof, shattered windows. That was, I still have PTSD from that. So I'm telling you, Montpelier, Vermont, and the coldness of that area is starting to look a little bit more appealing to me as I get older, and I want to leave Texas at some point for various reasons. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Texan. I've been here for generations. My family's been in Texas for many generations. And it would break my heart to leave, but I think I need to. I think I need to just live somewhere else for a while, you know? Why not? This is the only life I got. It's the only life I got. You know, if I can do it, if we can all do it, it's not just me, it's the whole family. Like the kids when they go to college. I don't know, we'll think about that then. That'll be a while from now. That'll be a while from now. But I just want to, you know, I've come to that point in my life where I've held on to Texas for so long. And I love it so much. It is so much a part of me that I might have to just, you know, and it's not about politics or anything like that. It's not anything dumb. It's just me coming to this point in my life. It's mostly about the heat and everything else. And I just feel like I've done everything so many times here. And I know there's so many other things I could do, but the things that I go that as like a sentimental guy, go back and reconnect with. Yeah, you probably have those places too, where like every summer your family goes back to that cabin you always rented, or you go swimming in that pool that you went to, you know, whatever that, and I have a ton of those places like that. And it would be heartbreaking to leave those places behind. I could always come back and visit, of course. But I think I'm ready. I think I've done all those enough, as much as I love them. But like I said, this is all far down the line. So just rambling. Just had a lot packed up in here because I haven't talked to y'all in a while. I don't talk to anybody else like this. Where they just sit there quietly and stare at me as I ramble for 45 minutes. Hey, look at that. I think the little nick kind of closed on its own. Well, isn't that nice? I don't have to use a styptic pencil or nothing. What else? What else is going on? Anything? Summertime? Oh, yeah. We're going up to Boston. I'm flying to Boston at the end of July. I think it's July 26th. And I've never been to Boston. So if you got any things that like a true Bostonian would tell someone they want to share their city with, let me know. Let me and my family know. Because they're going to go up a week early to Pennsylvania and do all that with her parents. And then I'll meet them in Boston. And then we're going to... I'm so excited. We're going to Martha's Vineyard. I've always wanted to go to that part of the world. That's where they filmed Jaws. It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws, it just so happens. That's not why we're going there, but that whole area up there, like Cape Cod, Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, that in my mind, I've never been to that part of the country, has been one of those places like, man, what's it like up there? I just imagine it being beautiful, like the Kennedys walking around on the beach. Lots of lobster rolls, lobster. But anyway, so that's coming up in July. So I should at least put up a couple of videos, you know, if I go someplace interesting, you know, like shaving on a volcano or shaving in front of the Eiffel Tower. That seems so crazy to me now. Shaving in front of the Eiffel Tower. It was hot that day, man. It was shutting the camera down. It was so hot. Or the iPhone, whatever. All right, let me just wash this off and we'll wrap this up. I'm going to go down and see if anybody needs anything. And the next time I see you, remind me to talk about the project we've got going at our house. We're having a couple of things redone. We'll save that for another time. I'm going to use Cremo. I use Blockbuster. I saw Beard Buster as I was trying to remember the name of Barbasol, and I said Blockbuster instead. I'll be going to Blockbuster tonight. I hope they have the new releases. I hope they have Caddyshack 2 on new release. That's going to be great. I love the original Caddyshack. Caddyshack 2 is going to be great. It's going to be great. I think I put too much in my hand, but that's okay. I'll just rub it into my arms and my shoulders, and my ear and back of my neck. Right, for my sins. And it's kind of, we'll see. It'll probably bleed a little bit, the little nick I got, and I'll have to wash it off with a wet, damp something or other later. But Rockwell Gold Edition, thank you for the folks at Rockwell sent that to me. Thank you to the folks at Barbasol for continuing making this great stuff. I love it. I can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you to the folks at... Thank you to you, all of you, for all these years. I know there were a couple of comments recently of some of the old timers in the comment section that were like, I've had to go back and watch your old videos. I'm going through withdrawal. So that was ringing in my ears and bouncing around in my head when I decided to do this, because it's just not fair just to stop altogether. But c'est la vie, I guess. All right. End of July. Keep an eye out for me in Boston and Cape Cod area and Nantucket. And I don't even know if those things are close to each other. I know some of it. I know we've been watching a little bit and it just looks beautiful. Anyway, I hope y'all are doing all right. We're doing pretty good here. We're doing pretty dang good. It's just that day-to-day stuff, It's all right. Go hug your mom and dad. Go hug your kids, whoever. Call someone that you... Make up with someone that you argued with, that you had a bad fight with. Go, just do it. Remember the end of Home Alone when the old guy didn't want to call his son because he thought he might be mad at him? Just do it. Go do it. You'll get that hug at the end, I hope. And if not, well, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, everybody. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.